Finally, we are here with the most wanted woman in Africa right now.
If I tell you that the key to living longer is not in the hospital, it is in a disappearing tree and in the foods we are overlooking.
Example of such food. Most of our very important trees and shrubs are going into extinction. We are losing them fast.
These trees are not just disappearing. Their disappearance is affecting our lifespan, our health.
Really?
Yes, and our environment. The more we cut down trees, especially the indigenous trees, like the shea tree, the dawadawa tree, which is the locust bean, and the oil bean tree, which the Igbo people call the uba tree. The uba tree is becoming so extinct that most of what you think you eat as uba abroad is actually mango seed. The inside of a mango seed.
No way.
Yes, the demand is high and the supply is low. But you think you're having the oil bean, meanwhile you're having the seed of a mango.
What?
Oil bean tree, which is the uba tree, and the locust bean tree, which is the dawadawa or the iru, are one of the highest in plant protein.
Yes.
It's so much packed in those. So when those trees are being cut down for timber, for urbanization, it pains my heart because we are not just losing trees. We are losing medicine. We are losing memory. We are also losing nutrient-dense food. So it's a very big heartache to me. And that's why I am all out for replanting these indigenous trees, which is up to preserve not just our culture, but it's also preserving our health and extending our life.
Hey friends, I want to welcome you to the Classified Podcast. Myself and my team, we've been working so hard behind the scene to get different intellectual conversations across to you. We know that these conversations will form the basis for what will change our world as we know it, because words from narratives shape culture. And this is the reason why I want to invite you to join me on this journey, not just as one who is going to view this today. I want to have you on board with me. And I like for you to just do these 3 quick things for me. Number 1, I like for you to like this particular podcast. Don't just watch, just like. I want you to do that for me. And when you do this, the algorithm takes this to as many people as possible who can now have access to enjoy the very same thing you're enjoying. Also, I like for you to drop comment. Let's know how this has impacted you, things you've learned, and sometimes just your own view. And I like for you to also subscribe on this YouTube channel. I like for us to grow together as a community. I look forward to having you again and again on the Classified Podcast, and I can't wait to see you some other time. Thank you. So, finally, we are here with the most wanted woman in Africa right now. I have received mails. I've received text messages. I've received DMs. And in fact, on some occasion, threats that you have to send a number now. Somebody is dying. If something goes wrong, the thing is on your neck. And I think for us at The Classified, having you in the studio and considering the kind of conversation with you and the quality of help it brings to people's life, it is something we are grateful for. We feel so privileged and honored to have, you with this depth of knowledge and all that. But let me start from here. After the last podcast, despite the fact that, to protect your platforms, we didn't put it out there, we're careful to also protect you, you still lost your page.
Yes, I lost my Facebook page. It was disabled. I lost my Instagram page. It was disabled.
Immediately when we posted that?
Yes, it was disabled.
That's so painful.
I see it as growth.
But now there are new pages.
For now, I'm just resting on meter. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not looking to maybe start a new page soon. So right now, I'm working on my website and on my YouTube page.
Okay,
and
your
then
YouTube.
TikTok.
Yeah, we're going to put everything here.
Yes.
And you, of course, your TikTok is quite active.
Yes, my TikTok is active.
We're going to put everything here so that people who have been disturbing us
We'll
can come
go
and
there.
disturb you.
No problem.
So let's begin from some of the things that we're trying to discuss the last time. That I bookmarked some things
Okay.
that you said we're going to talk about. But let's start by talking about some of the ones that I know that are also dear to you. And that's the fact that most of our very important trees and shrubs are going into extinction. We are losing them fast. You want to talk about that?
Oh, yes. These trees are not just disappearing. They are not just disappearing. They are actually their disappearance is affecting our lifespan, our health.
Really?
Yes, and our environment. So the more we cut down trees, especially the indigenous trees, like the shea tree, the dawa tree, which is the locust bean. Yes.
Yeah.
And the oil bean tree, which the Igbo people call the Uba tree.
Yeah.
Let me even come back to the Uba tree. The Uba tree is becoming so extinct that most of what you think you eat as Uba abroad is actually mango seed. The inside of a mango seed.
No way.
Yes, because the supply, the demand is high and the supply is low. So
Do they taste alike?
yeah, somehow they taste alike. But you think you're having the oil bean, meanwhile you're having the seed of a mango.
What?
Yes, because the trees, we are cutting them down. And these are the oil bean tree, which is the Uba tree, and the locust bean tree, which is the dawa or the iru, are one of the highest in plant protein.
Wow.
Not only plant protein, prebiotics,
Wow.
flavonoids,
Wow.
the antioxidants.
Yes.
It's so much packed in those. So when those trees are being cut down for timber, for urbanization, it pains my heart because we are not just losing trees. We are losing medicine. We are losing memory. We are also losing nutrient-dense food.
Yeah.
So it's a very big heartache to me. And that's why I am all out for replanting these indigenous trees, which is up to preserve not just our culture, but it's also preserving our health and extending our life.
And those are our own indigenous trees.
Our own indigenous trees.
There's actually a way we can urbanize and still preserve nature.
Yes. Countries are doing it.
Yeah, countries are doing it. Atlanta is like that.
Not only Atlanta, is it what country that has more forest than houses now?
More forest than
Yes,
houses.
I want to remember. Is it either one of the Scandinavian countries, either Norway or Finland, has been able to, they have more forest than houses.
And that will directly also impact on their life expectancy.
Yes, life expectancy, climate, and all that. You know, when each human,
Yes.
like I need 20 trees to live. Approximately 20 trees.
So it should be each human to 23.
Each human to 20 trees.
Wow.
So imagine if all of us here have 20 trees to ourselves. So multiplied by the number of people that are in the world. Our environment, climate change, climate disruptions wouldn't be a problem. Erosions and all that. Because when there are trees on the ground, the soil is being preserved. The soil is not being corrupted.
Yeah. Do you feel there's a deliberate attempt somewhere to wipe these things out?
One part of my brain says, yes, there is. And then the other part of my brain is telling me that ignorance of this modern life we tend to live is also applicable to us cutting down trees. So I'm not just replanting trees, mostly the indigenous trees. I'm also re-educating people like, you have to preserve the trees, you have to plant the trees. And when I talk about replanting trees, I'm not talking about regreening the whole area with trees. No, it's not greenery. It's protection. It's preservation of food. Plant trees that has economic value, trees that have nutritional value, trees that have health value, something that I can use. I could take a back of the locust bean tree, and there's medicine in it. The back, the leaves are not wasted. So also the bitter kola. You know, the bitter kola is one of the fruit that treats respiratory diseases.
Wow.
So our ancestors knew these things. They knew the bioavailability and biodiversity of our trees. That was why they left the trees. If you go back then, maybe in the villages, most young people now don't even know the name, the way to their village. You see, there are mango trees, there are bitter kola trees, there are the pepper fruit. You know the pepper fruit tree is also part of the tamarind family. It's a tamarind, but it's peppery.
I feel ashamed of myself that I don't even know this you're talking about.
Oh, it's peppery. And then you have the monk fruit, which is if your grandma wanted to give you a herbal concoction that is very bitter, they will give you that monk fruit to eat first. And when you eat it, whatever you take tastes sweet. Meanwhile, you've taken a bitter thing. Yes, the aftertaste, the sweet aftertaste is in your mouth for 24 hours.
Wow.
You haven't tasted that fruit before?
Never.
It's actually the monk fruit.
Is it available in Nigeria?
Yes, it is.
But these things are quite scarce now.
It's quite scarce now, except you go very deep into the bushes and to the villages. Like growing up, it was just growing along the road. It has a red covering. You peel it up. It has a white pulp inside, and then you eat it. It's so sweet. Sometimes maybe you could go to the grocery shop, and it's actually expensive when they've processed it. They'll tell you, oh, monk fruit. It's so sweet. But these were the things that were just growing by the road. It's a shrub. The monk fruit is actually a shrub. They were just growing by the road that were available for us.
Wow. You know, now I'm thinking in retrospect, there are many fruits that I grew up seeing that I've not seen them in recent times. You know, I've not seen our local tangerine in recent times.
Good.
It's been replaced with this yellow.
With the big orange.
I don't even know what they call it. And it has no seed.
It's called clementine.
Clementine.
Yes. It's called clementine. And our tangerine, you remember the old tangerine, where you open it, it goes into your eyes.
Yes.
And it's sweet, and there are big seeds inside of it. There are big seeds. There are very few people which I've come in contact with who are actually preserving these trees and having better practices on making them bigger. When you see them bigger, they're not GMOs. It's just the process. It's called air layering, which we do. We air layer them, and then it grows the root from air layering from the air, not from the soil.
So you say you can make our local ones bigger too?
Of course. It's just the process of air layering.
And it has nothing to do with the genetic
modification? No.
Wow.
No. So when we preserve these indigenous trees, it's let me break it down. Now let me use the avocado tree, which is quite popular. People can find it this from the leaf. When I tell people this thing, they don't believe me. The leaf of the avocado tree is filled with so much flavonoids. Yes. It's filled with so much flavonoids. And it balances hormones like crazy. Meanwhile, you look at it and pass, and you cut it down. Oh, it's breaking into my house. Oh, it's occupying space. It spreads. Yeah. Yes. Apart from that, the leaf of the avocado tree, apart from it helping in balancing hormones, it also helps with male and female fertility. It helps with children running a fever, that you don't have to give the child pain medication like paracetamol that is going to mess up with the glutathione of a child, because every human being has glutathione, but the older you get, your glutathione levels reduces. Children have it more. That's why I would tell parents that when your child, especially from 0 to 5, is running a fever, don't rush to give them paracetamol yet. It's the body trying to fight off certain things, because that's when their immune systems are actually building. You just use tepid water compress on the forehead and on the ankles to reduce the temperature. If it's getting overboard, okay, fine, you could give the paracetamol. Then by then the glutathione has increased the fight of that thing. So what were our ancestors doing? They would just take the avocado leaf, they will boil it, not alone. If you watch most of the herbal things, we don't do it as a standalone. Boil it with maybe neem or maybe with guava, and then we bathe the child in it. The skin has pores all over, it's open. It goes straight into the bloodstream and treats what it wants to treat.
What?
So now you understand those herbal baths they give to children.
My God. You know, one time I was with my Big Mommy. Once you're sick, in fact, so apart from the bath, the herbal bath, there's this one that she boils them and cover you with. And by the time you come off from that, you're no longer the same.
Thank you.
You're no longer the same.
No longer. I was talking about children, because children can struggle with steaming.
Yeah.
But for bigger children and adults, you put all those herbs, lemongrass, you steam.
Lemongrass.
You open your mouth, you open your nose. It goes into everything without even messing up your system.
Wow. You know, one time I met a couple. The husband and wife were treating type 2 diabetes. And I think the husband was also hypertensive. And by the time I checked the number of drugs they're using, they had different conditions. In a day, quite a number of drugs. And the man was about going towards 70. And I'm like, this is just going to pickle his liver. But these are things that would naturally care for our body without any...
When somebody tells me about type 2 diabetes and hypertension, I'll tell you it's a lifestyle sickness.
Lifestyle. It's lifestyle.
If you're able to adjust your lifestyle to a healthy one, you will be able to reverse those stuff.
The insulin resistance.
Yes, the insulin resistance and reduced stress, because high level of cortisol, it's just the bane for most diseases we see in our bodies. So this still takes us back to the indigenous trees. Now we are still on the avocado, right? You were from the leaf to the fruit to the seed.
The seed.
And then I'll tell men, eat the avocado. Women eat the avocado. How is the avocado shaped? In herbalism, the shape of a fruit tells us what it's going to. God is a master artist.
I've seen that somewhere before.
Oh, God is a master artist. God has a very good sense of humor.
True.
So, and the way he designed nature, it's not something you have to overstudy. Just look at it. It points to what
to cater for.
Yes, it points to it.
Wow, I've seen that before. So they are talking about the avocado seed.
The avocado seed helps with pain. It helps with pain.
Pain relief.
Pain relief, yeah. If you grate it, well, I always advise, please don't dry the seeds when it's still whole because it'll be very difficult to grate. When it's still fresh, you just grate it or you cut it into, dice it, and then leave it to dry. You could store it into a glass jar with alcohol, 70% alcohol, or with vodka. You pour it inside and leave it for some time, maybe for a week or so. You see it's going to change this color. When you have pain, especially spots people on your joint, you just spray it on that place. It penetrates your skin very fast and deal with that particular pain. And then you could also do that same thing, dry it, boil it as tea, or maybe you pour boiling water over it and let it steep for 15 minutes. And then you sieve and drink.
What does it do?
It helps with pain inside your body. It also helps with sleep.
Does it lower your cortisol level?
Yes, it does. It does. And now let's go back to another plant which we overlook, which is the akokobesa. That's the name in Ghana, but we call it the curry leaves in Nigeria.
Eh?
Yes, the one that has a smell. The Indians call it holy basil. It grows anyhow.
It's not the same as rosemary, is it?
No, rosemary is different.
It's different.
There's the akokobesa, the curry leaf. We call it curry leaf. You use it to make your stews. It has a very nice scent. Indians call it tulsi.
And it's not bay leaf.
No, it's not bay leaf.
I don't know too much about the kitchen. Let's continue.
Okay, yeah, okay. Women would know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Right. That particular plant is a very good adaptogen.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
Now I'm wowed.
Now we're talking about cortisol.
Yeah.
It's a very good adaptogen that reduces your cortisol level.
Wow.
And this is it. When people talk about ashwagandha, and I say ashwagandha, there are people I won't give ashwagandha to. Especially if I notice you have a lot of heat in your body, I won't give you ashwagandha. I won't give menopausal women ashwagandha. I'd rather give them the curry leaf. When I mean the curry leaf, basil, holy basil. The Indians actually worship that thing.
Indians worship anything, including rats.
they call it the holy basil.
Yeah.
Because of its calming abilities, reducing stress. It has more powerful adaptogens than the ashwagandha. And it's cooling. So you see, we have it lying there and we are operating it, we are spraying it, we are treating it as a weed. We just put it into stews. We only like it for the... Okay, now, when you are sick, they kill a chicken and prepare it with that holy basil. And then they'll tell you, drink the soup.
Now I know. Oh,
now you know what I'm talking
they are
about.
saying you should drink soup. I think it was punishment.
It's not punishment.
Oh my God.
It's not punishment.
We go to flush the soup. My family is don't. They're hearing this. Don't be angry. Those days we growing up, my big mom is going to put some herbs and some things and say, you know what? The good thing about this is that they'll put the soup in a bowl and say, make sure you drink
the soup, yes.
I'm like, if you have to tell me to drink it, it's punishment.
Oh, no, it's not punishment. It was actually helping you. So it does that.
Wow.
So now we are now looking out to imported herbs, and we are not looking into
what we have.
Our own herbs that are available. Like last time I said that. What is available? Your bioavailability, your trees, your plants, all the things available in your environment works exactly with your DNA.
Get it now. They are uniquely for us.
Yes, they are uniquely for us, for our tropic region, our environment, and how our body responds to
food and
food and medication. So we are now importing the ones that are available for those people around there, and we are abandoning our own, which are right beside us. Now the noni tree in Ghana, you will wake up and just see noni tree growing in your compound.
Are you serious?
Yes. And noni trees will start producing fruits in 6 months to 1 year. And Brazil has made billions of dollars exporting noni fermented juice. Yes. I could even mention the company that turned into, made it like multi-level marketing. What do you call it again? Bring one person to bring one person.
All those like forever living product.
Yes. I think it was Trevi Trevi. It was just noni juice. And then I was like, noni, this thing is in Ghana. It's growing it's growing on the streets of Ghana. We Ghanaians, we don't mind it too. That thing is a powerhouse. It's a powerhouse. The noni fruit.
Wow.
The noni leaf.
Wow.
The noni leaf, if you boil it, it brings down high blood pressure. The noni leaf, if you're having skin rashes, you squeeze it and then you rub it. It has a very strong pungent smell. It's very it's tangy to the tongue.
Wow.
And everything. So if even on my TikTok, there was where I showed the fermented one. I actually put it on a very nice crystal bottle that looked very posh, and I drink it every morning. For me, I would tell us.
Drink it every morning?
Yes, I dilute it with water and I drink it every morning. And I'll tell people that is our own apple cider vinegar. We are going to buy apple cider vinegar, and
that's our own.
Yes, that's ours. And do you know the
meaning that it will help with blood sugar regulation and everything.
Oh my God, noni has a lot of benefits that are too numerous to mention. From the leaf, from the fruit, to the seeds, to the back of the tree, to the roots, and that tree. In short,
I think Ghanaians are much conscious of.
Yes,
nature.
we are.
There's this. I'm trying to remember. There's this thing I drink. I used to take it every day, but now I've not taken it in a while. Celery.
Celery, yes.
I take celery. Maybe just with apple, just blend. And one time I went to preach for my friend in Ghana, Pastor Ibe and Pastor Aisha Ibe. And I just had so we're eating out somewhere. And I said, I want to compliment your skin is fresh. And she said, celery. So it doesn't matter what is trying to go on with my skin. Once I start taking celery, clears.
That's it. Like yesterday, I actually had celery and parsley and green apples blended and put into the freezer.
When am I coming to yours?
And then this morning, before I came here, I had apple, I had carrots, oranges, and apple. Oh, yes. Because is this it? Let's go back to that. Let's go back to Ghana. Let's go back to Ghana. When you said Ghanaians are more conscious of their herbal.
Yes, I think so.
And their trees than other parts of, I don't know. Now we are comparing Nigeria. Yes, the fight have started. Let's go.
Not the Ghana Jollof now.
No more the Ghana Jollof, but now
Yeah.
when it comes to herbal preservations, I give it to us Ghanaians.
Are you serious?
We have herbal hospitals. Yes, we have herbal hospitals. Like for instance, if you go to the Ghanaian hospital and you are low on iron, a nurse would tell you, go take a bedroll, blend it with pineapple and drink.
I saw that in Canada. I saw that in a mall.
That's a turkey berry.
I can't even remember, in Winnipeg or so. Oh no, Toronto. Ran by, I think either some Chinese or these Himalayas people. Yeah, they have different kinds of herbs for different, the same way you have a pharmaceutical store that focuses on English medicine. You also have this like a tradio.
We have those in Ghana. I run an apothecary in Ghana where I have all the herbs.
Yeah.
All done by my hand. That's what I do.
Do you want to do that in Nigeria?
Oh, yes, I want to do that here. Because, see, I walk around Nigeria. Like, when I went to Enugu, I didn't want to come back. Honestly.
Enugu is beautiful.
I didn't want to come back. And, that's where my project of planting indigenous trees, where I have been given.
Have you started?
Yes, I've started. Where I have been given about 50 hectares of land to plant those indigenous trees. And also to create a herbal sanctuary in Enugu. So, I mean, I wanted to just leave me here. Just leave me.
No, wait, we need you, Abuja. No way, we need you here.
So, you see, in Ghana, you could walk into a herbal pharmacy.
Yes.
It's there. It's approved by the FDA and stuff. And when I talk about the turkey berries, now I've mentioned noni. When you walk on the streets of Ghana, turkey berries just growing out of the gutters. And it is a powerful source of iron.
God, in his approach towards wealth, the most important things, he made them abundant.
Yes.
We are the ones who have to
make it scarce
for control.
Yes.
So imagine the things you're saying, how that they are so much around.
They are so much around. We kill them. We clear them off. We kill them. We clear them off. I walk around Abuja. Abuja has lots of mistletoe growing on their trees.
Lots of what?
Mistletoe. You've heard of the mistletoe? You know the Christmas wreath is actually the mistletoe. That they'll say you have to kiss under the mistletoe and all that. Abuja trees. I'm walking around. I'm like, I'll tell my husband, that's a mistletoe growing over there. And it's a parasitic plant. Mistletoe doesn't grow from the ground.
It grows.
No, it grows on the tree. It could be on that tree for years. It will kill that tree and take over.
Wow.
And it is a powerhouse. I mean, if you have chronic high blood pressure, chronic diabetes, look for mistletoe. But please, caveat, don't go near the red seeds. You're going to die in 5 minutes. Yeah.
Don't go near the red seeds.
The red seeds are poisonous. So whenever if you're harvesting mistletoe, just take off all the red seeds far away. Throw them away. Let them.
They are poisonous.
They are poisonous. But the leaf and the stem, perfect for high blood pressure, perfect for diabetes, for someone who wants to lose visceral fat, weight, you want to, mental health, and this one happened right in front of me. I was just out of secondary school. I would never forget this story. My father used to go collecting mistletoe, and my father taught me mistletoe on different trees have different jobs, with the ones that are more powerful, and that because what the mistletoe does that it absorbs the nutrient of the other tree. It absorbs it. So for maybe if it's on a citrus tree, if it's on a guava tree, if it's on a soursop, it was on a neem tree, there are different uses for it. So my father used to go harvest it, and then we come wash it, then we dry with paper towels. You don't dry it in the sun. It has to be room dried.
Wow.
And then there was this lady, there was this girl that we didn't know she was pregnant. She was living with her aunt. She didn't know she was pregnant. We didn't know. And then she just came. She was so much in pain. She said she had waist pain. And my father was like, oh, mistletoe deals with waist pain when it comes to especially waist pain or spinal pain and all that. And my father gave her a cup of mistletoe to drink that night. It was around 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Gave her mistletoe to drink. 6 a.m. she has given birth without help. She didn't scream.
Huh?
I tell you.
She was how many months pregnant?
She was actually in labor. That pain was labor.
Oh, she didn't know.
But yes, no, she knew she was pregnant, but she was hiding it because she was a single mother. She was living with her auntie. She was pregnant and she was able to hide the pregnancy.
There's a way people do it. I know the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she was able to hide the pregnancy for 9 months. That pain was labor pain. So my dad just gave her mistletoe to say, okay, to help with the pain. So not knowing that mistletoe, on the other hand, helps with difficult deliveries. It helps to make labor easier. She gave, like, the baby just came out. No pain. She didn't shout, nothing. It was like after all the commotion of everything, finding out that she was pregnant and she had a baby, we sat down and was like, what? So my dad had to go into research to find out that mistletoe also helps with easy childbirth when a woman is in labor. To the point that when I was pregnant with my first child, my dad had to take away mistletoe from me.
Why?
Yes, he said so that maybe I'm having forced labor, I go drink it and have premature child.
And all these things are just around us.
They're around us. They're around us. That's why I am passionate about preserving our indigenous herbs and our trees.
Many people are going to need to reach out to you. I'm close to tears because I'm like, I wish state governors, I wish, even at the federal level, can reach out to you. I thank God for what you're doing in Enugu. But we need it in Ogun State. We need it in Lagos. Lagos is even worse.
There is no space.
Because there's no space. And there are no trees around. So we need like a state governor that will come. And you know what? Thank God for the hustling and bustling. But we've got to factor into our environment the well-being of the people. What will make them live long? The environment that don't have these things naturally have companies that are coming to take the seed from Africa to plant them
there. And then they will, it's just like the way they are doing Nigerian oil. They take the crude,
yes,
refine it, and resell it to us. So the other way is also taking our indigenous plants away.
Yes.
They refine it,
yes,
and they put it into medicines for us. And we are buying. And these things are just growing. Milk thistle is just growing about. And then you just, you even spray it. Like, you spray it with herbicides, weedicides, and you kill them. And I'm against spraying of the grasses and stuff because you are making the soil not to be able to take in water and not to also produce good. And then if anything grows there, it will become toxic. If the person takes it, it becomes toxic.
We are coming up with a company. This first I'm saying publicly on air, where we are going to have regulated food from the farmland to the end eater to make sure that none of these are exposed to any form of chemicals.
Thank you.
So it's been in the pipeline since year 2015.
You know why I'm happy about this?
Yes.
I just finished writing exams for Afro Longevity.
Wow.
Yes. As a validator. And we are also working on regulations of our food, our herbal, before it gets to the end user. I just finished writing my exams.
Wow.
And this is what we are advocating for. Africans doing the regulations.
Yeah.
Because we know what to do and what and what not to do. It's, I really want it because if we have more regulators, it's going to help.
Yeah.
Like when somebody asks me, Sessa, why is your consulting fee higher? Just tell me. I said, no, I went to school to study dosaging.
Wow.
I studied dosaging. I study interactions. I study pharmacokinetics and all that.
Wow.
When it comes to herbs, when it comes to trees, when I know how it works. So I'm not just talking.
It's not just head knowledge.
Yes, it's not just head knowledge. No, head knowledge, yes, but I also added education to it. I just finished writing exams, and what Afro Longevity is also advocating for is that we shouldn't be treated based on our chronological age. We should be treated according to our biological age. Because that is why sometimes you get the tree, you're not getting well. Because your chronological age is different from your biological age. So
you may be 50 chronologically, but biologically you are 70.
Yes.
Because of the way you've used your body.
Yes, because of the way you've used your body, where you live, the environment where you live matters. It ages you faster. It ages you faster. So one of the things I'm working it hand in hand with Afro Longevity is that if Africans will be able to elongate their lifespan and know how their age biologically, the factors that affects it, the factors that destroys it and stop. We think maybe you are doing enjoyment though. You are eating semo. I'm sorry. You are shortening your lifespan.
Semo is terrible.
It is.
Many don't even know.
It should. They don't know. It should be listed. It shouldn't be eaten. It shouldn't be eaten. It shouldn't be eaten. Okay. If you come to my house and you gift my children noodles, they will tell you we don't eat this here. Simple.
What do they eat?
Eat African food. African food is so diverse. Okay, my son called me past midnight yesterday. Mm-hmm. And he asked me, "Oh, mommy, please, I'm going to send you a list of spices I need from Nigeria. You had to send it. A friend is going to Ghana. You have to send it through Auntie Lillian to bring it because I want to create a recipe for certain spices and how it affects the flavor of a food." My son is into culinary. So both of us sit down and develop recipes for healing, for flavor. He's crazy about flavor.
We need your social media pages back. Everybody in this world needs to be following your page. So, we need your pages back.
So that's what I mean. 12 midnight. We're talking about it. Mm-hmm. Past 12 midnight.
Wow.
He was talking, and he's just 19.
Wow.
So
and he's already talking about all this.
Yes, he's talking about he's into sports.
Wow.
He plays pro basketball.
Yeah.
And this is a boy that almost died of sepsis at 2.
Sepsis?
Yes.
Wow.
At 2 years. And me and him have been able to walk. Like, that boy was my experiment for food, working with knowing different kind of food, probiotics, he had terrible eczema. And right now, it's not there.
Everything is clear.
Because we were working with his gut. The gut and the brain has a serious alignment, which we overlook. So working together hand in hand. Some people come to say, "Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about." I said, "Look, I am talking out of my own experiences, what I've practiced over the years, and what other women who follow me have practiced over the years, and I've seen this. Like, I got some testimonials. A mother in the US sent me a message. I just gave her a list. I said, do this, but you have to work with. I said, apart from your child being autistic, your own nervous system also matters. You have to balance your nervous system. Your husband has to balance his nervous system because it works hand in hand. It's going to affect the child. We are not just talking about food here. We're talking about nervous system. We are talking about behavioral therapy. We are talking about sensorial. Wow. So all these things work together. And she gave me a testimonial, the day before yesterday, and said, I've seen a reduction in the flappiness of my daughter's hand. She is sleeping properly now, and she's being calm.
Oh, the flappiness? The daughter was autistic?
Yes, non-verbal also. Oh. And the child is just 3 years old. So these are the things that, when I talk about preservation of African food, putting our African food more on the table of Africans is going to help us not to be dependent on medicine. Because right now we are more dependent on medicine. We are not even talking about preventive measures.
Yeah. We take it for survival. There's something I'd like to ask. So recently we even though it's something we've been quite strong on, but we kind of clamped more on it, my wife and I, that we are not going to have any carbonated drink come to our home, whether as a gift or in our fridge, not at all. So we could make our own, even fermented drinks that
Yes.
would even have its own,
Yes.
more like have its own carbon.
Yes. Oh, you could make it. Fermentation have...
And it's good for the gut.
Yes, it's good for the gut. Like, for instance, ginger. You grate ginger, put it in a glass jar, and
Yeah.
add a little bit of salt
Yes.
or sugar, preferably.
What kind of salt?
Sea salt,
Sea salt.
please. And then you cover it for a while. You have your own ginger probiotic that you put into any fruit you want to ferment. Yes.
Really?
Yes. Any fruit you want to ferment. And you could make your own drinks sitting at home.
There's going to be a third conversation. I'm going to tell you why. This is the first time I'm going to say there's going to be a third conversation. Because I think the next conversation about the next declassified we are going to have with you will have to be in the kitchen.
Yes. And that's why I have this.
Yes, please.
That's why I have this event coming up on the 16th of May.
16th of May.
Yes.
May is next month.
Yes, May is next month. I have it on 16th of May, and it's in a kitchen environment.
Oh,
I'm having that coming up on the 16th of May at the Dewdrop Foundation in
Abuja.
In Abuja, Born Hotel, Maitama.
Okay.
Where I'm going to do live demonstrations. Anyone who could pay for it should come. You will use your hands.
Yes.
Following my live demonstration.
Yes.
To know how to create medicines from the herbs and spices that you've been bypassing.
That around.
Yes.
A normal
Cube seasoning.
cube seasoning. Do you use it?
Nope.
Hey, Jesus.
I don't.
You don't use it?
Yes.
What do you use?
I create my own seasonings. But have you ever wondered when your grandma was alive, her food was so delicious?
Yes. My grandma particularly.
Did she use cube seasonings?
My grandma uses Eru. That's locust bean. And she just makes some things and
Thank you.
she kind of used the stone.
The stone.
I don't know why she prefers to use stone. So my grandma likes to use her hand to put all those things and put them in the soup. And it's so delicious. Cube seasonings. They are not fantastic.
Yeah, because they... It has things that messes up with your brain. And it also distorts your palate, your taste buds.
Your taste bud.
It makes it addicted. It actually has addictive properties that makes it addicted to, like, you want to have, if a food doesn't have cube seasonings that are sold in the market, you would think that food is bland. So when I teach on making your own seasonings at home for different foods, I first of all tell the people I teach that first we have to detox your palate. When you start cooking without the cube seasonings and then with the right spices, at first your food is going to taste bland to you. But what you're doing when you continue it's going to go back to its original state
and
retrain the taste buds and your brain also. Wow. So when you've retrained it without using seasoning cubes, you will find out that your food is palatable. But when you eat a food that has those seasoning cubes, they will either become very salty to you. The food will be very salty and it might even irritate your palate. It even irritates your palate up.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Or if you train your body not to eat seasoning cubes, when you eat a food that has seasoning cubes, you might be running to the toilet.
Because your body has readjusted.
Yes, because your body has readjusted. Just the same way with fizzy drink. If you detox yourself from fizzy drinks, you don't take them again. You detox yourself from it. First, you're going to have withdrawal syndromes. I tell you, you will have withdrawal syndromes. Once you detox yourself, it feels as if, if you don't take it, your body will be shaking, you'll be having headache, you'll be having, withdrawal syndromes, like someone who is being in rehab and is being taken off drugs. When you detox yourself off fizzy drinks, if you take like 2 sips of fizzy drinks, your body will start reacting badly to it because you have detoxed your body, you've restructured your body back to the normal part of it that is supposed to work naturally. So anything that is abnormal to it, it's going to react.
So many of those things are badly conditioning us.
Yes. It's part of conditioning. And okay, have you heard about the history of seasoning cubes, why it was made? Let's see I want people to go and research it.
You want to share a few about it?
I don't want to share a few. They should go research. They have work to do. Yes.
Why it was made?
Yes. I will ask, because my son was into culinary and all that. He's into culinary. So I will ask him some pressing questions when we get the rest, the cookbook and all that. And I'll say, but there's no seasoning cubes here.
Hold on a minute.
Yes.
Most of those recipe books
doesn't have seasoning cubes.
Even the international ones.
The international ones doesn't have seasoning cubes.
Yeah.
Who are the major eater of seasoning cubes? Number 1, Nigeria. 2nd, Ghana. 3rd, West Africa. The whole of West Africa.
Senegal.
Senegal. When I went to Abidjan, I wanted to eat the local achake.
Yeah.
You know the achake, the local Abidjan food. Okay. And they brought the seasoning cube on top of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? Raw seasoning cube.
And there's a food in Ghana. God help me. Ghanaian, sorry. There's a way they mash the pepper, tomato, egg one side, sardine one side.
Yes.
And all that. I've seen one like that. They now sprinkle the cube.
The cube inside. Yeah. The person was just supposed see. Let me give you, if you want to eat that particular dish, that particular Ghanaian dish.
What's it called again?
Without kenke. If you want to eat kenke, without this thing, it's simple. Fermented fish, kobe and momoni.
Fermented fish?
Yes.
Who eats fermented fish?
Ghanaians, we eat fermented fish.
Fermented fish will smell.
It has a smell. It's just like kiru.
Hey,
yes, now it's just like kiru, kobe and momoni. If I don't put kobe and momoni in my food, the food is not ready. It has to. That's the taste.
But it will be the fish will not be raw.
No, it's not. It's not raw.
Kobe and momoni.
Kobe and momoni.
And momoni.
Yes.
I was going to come visit you before, but
please, the door is still open. The door is still open, and then if you add the kobe and momoni and just roast the kobe a little bit in the fire, and then you crush it with the asanka and add it. You don't need any seasoning cubes. It comes with its own taste.
Interesting.
It comes with its own taste.
No wonder when I tasted ugali in Nairobi, I just couldn't cope. Then I understand that our mouth, particularly in West Africa, has been greatly conditioned.
Yes. our taste buds have been conditioned with seasoning cubes a lot. So if you detox, at first, I give people the warning. First, when you don't use seasoning cubes, when you stop using seasoning cubes, the food is going to taste bland.
What should I use if I'm not going to use seasoning cube?
There are different ways we Africans season our foods. There are different ways, different spices. What are those spices for? The spices are not only for our palate, they are also medicinal.
Yeah.
So, and they're also there for flavors. Like for instance, the black pepper, which we call the Oziza seed here in Nigeria. I get them whole. And for you to get the best of it, you crush it before you cook it. You don't crush it and keep because it's going to lose its aroma, taste, and flavor. That's it.
Don't know
And then you have the other spices, the beletete leaf, and then you have I'm trying to call the local names. I want to also call it with the English name. The alligator pepper, the uda, the nutmeg calabash. I want to remember it, but nutmeg calabash nutmeg rather, calabash nutmeg. Our own African nutmeg. You know, we have our own African nutmeg. Ehuru, yes, I remember. Ehuru.
So we have our own nutmeg.
Oh yeah, we do have our own nutmeg. It's called the
with the
calabash
same
nutmeg.
flavor, everything.
It's even stronger. Wow. If you find out that our spices here in Africa, they have stronger aromas than the one from the West.
Yeah.
And then you have your what do we call it again? There's the other smaller seeds. I've forgotten their names. And then you have the Idan fruit. The Idan. That's the Yoruba name for it. We call it prekese.
What do you call it in Yoruba again?
Idan.
Idan.
Aidan. Am I pronouncing it very well? I don't know. But in Ghana, we call it prekese.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, you will know it. It's brownish. It has a shaking feeling. Yes.
Those things grow.
Yeah. So it's there.
They eat it?
Uh-huh. I use it to treat fibroids. That thing is a powerhouse. That thing alone. Okay, let me concentrate on the prekese. If you burn it, snakes can't stay around here. Yes.
You serious?
Yes. If that's what, please, if you are burning it in your house, open all your doors because if they say this, then they'll be looking for where to escape. That thing is a super powerhouse, the prekese.
Wow.
And then you see all those things. It comes with the flavor, and then it comes with this taste.
Wow.
When you mix all this together, you put your eru, okpei, what do they call the other one again? Okpei, right? The other one that is fermented with castor oil, fermented castor oil.
Yeah, continue.
Yeah, you mix all this together according to the food. You have your food ready. Tasting very nice. And then what about the Igbos call it the ogri? That's another seasoning. That's a local seasoning.
Ogiri.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is the best. Super prebiotic, plant protein, antioxidants in that one thing. Which we say, oh, ew, it's smelly. But if you don't use that thing to cook some certain soups, it's not nice. Yeah, it's not nice. For instance, I love the oha soup when it's cooked with the ogiri, and the bitter leaf soup and the vegetable soup when it's cooked. Anything that is cooked with ogiri, I love it. I love it. Yeah.
Ogiri, I think many people are quite pale ogiri crop the smell.
But when you put it inside the food, it's just like iru, it's just like dawa dawa. It's fermented. Definitely it's going to have a smell.
And iru is very, very good.
Oh, I can, let me not say I can swear for you.
If you don't take iru.
No, I take it.
Yeah.
Like, I can.
You like it.
I like it. I like locust bean.
Wow.
Do you know the Chinese even make it into a tea?
Into a tin.
A tea.
A tea.
They bag it as teas. They come here, they take it,
And they bag it as teas.
they bag it as teas. And then they'll give it one Chinese name. You don't even know the Chinese name. It's your dawa dawa. They bag it as tea, and then they'll tell you to take it for diabetes, for high blood pressure. It's very good for blood. And you're buying it in big money. Meanwhile, it's sitting in your markets. So now you see how I'm connecting the food, the trees,
Yes.
the environment,
Yes.
and all these things. All I talk about, bioavailability,
Yeah.
biodiversity,
Diversity.
it all boils down to how our health it's actually preventive.
It is.
To our lifespan. It's all in what
Elongation.
we put in our mouth and the environment we live in.
God designed us to live long. We made efforts to cut it short.
We are not that we made effort. The efforts we've put it in place. We even put it.
We've automated efforts.
We've automated and put a system around it to cut it short.
What advice do you have for some of us who don't take onions?
I want to ask the question: why don't you take onions?
I just can't. I can't cope with it.
My other brain is asking me: are you responding to trauma?
Maybe in a way that now almost look like an allergic reaction, but I will admit that it began as a trauma. So, and part of it is also hereditary. My mom doesn't take onions.
Then it should be an allergy in your bloodline.
It could be.
Yes.
It could be. I'm not sure my girls take onions.
Okay.
I'm not sure they like it.
So it's when I ask people, I'll ask, is it a case of trauma or is it a case of allergy?
There's a part of it that is that, but there's a part of it that since I can remember, my body repels it.
So it should be an allergy. I have my younger sister doesn't eat pineapples. She doesn't go close to pineapples
Wow.
because she reacts to it.
Badly.
Yes. So when I talk about food, I also talk about allergies.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be shocked to know I don't eat bananas.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You're allergic to it?
I'm allergic to ripe bananas.
To ripe bananas?
Yes.
Wow.
So if I eat ripe bananas, I will start reacting. But still, my stubborn self.
Once in a while you take it?
Once in a while I take it and then I start reacting to it. So most times, always when you're trying a new food,
Yeah.
take a little, wait. Like I said the last time in the podcast, listen to your body.
Yeah.
Your body will send you signals.
Yeah.
If it is an allergic reaction
Yeah.
or not. If you're allergic to anything we've mentioned, please don't take it because it could be life-threatening. Don't take it. Like you said, for onions. So I know, but why I ask, is it trauma-related? Because I know people that when I sit down with them, I found out that it was trauma-related, that their mom used a lot of onions in their food.
I can pass out for you.
And then yes, or onions was used as a punishment. I know someone whom, if the mother wants to punish them, she packs a bowl of onions and asks them to cut the onions. You know, when you're cutting the onions, you cry.
Yeah.
So that's her punishment to them.
I can't.
So because of that, they hated onions. So I was asking, was it trauma
When I see
related or
people
allergy?
eating onions, I can't even talk to them.
But in Ghana, onions is one of our favorite food.
It's
We
everywhere.
eat it raw.
I can't even talk to them. One time, you know, my father-in-law, I was trying to do many things to lose belly fat, which of course is lifestyle, eat late and sweet stuffs. And he said, you know what? Have you tried just chopping garlics and just
Swallow.
swallow it? Now, I don't know how to say it, but it worked. The only problem I had with it was that my sweat, everything was garlic.
Yeah.
So garlic is actually very strong.
Garlic is strong, but let me give you a solution to the smell.
Yes.
Right.
There's a solution?
Yes.
Jesus.
When you chop garlic and throw into your mouth, follow it with apples.
That's it. No way.
Yes, way.
What?
Yes.
That's it.
That's it.
My wife will be the happiest to hear that. Because once she eats garlic, I'm not talking to you.
Oh.
Go and brush.
Garlic. I love garlic because it is nature's antibiotic.
Yeah, it is.
It is. And then when you chop it, let me show you another thing. When you chop it, leave it for a while so that the allicin could manufacture itself quickly. So when you chop it, don't just put it into your mouth straight on. When you chop it, leave it for 5-10 minutes for a while so that the components could start working out themselves. And then as you've when you're leaving it to wait, that is when maybe you are chopping your apples. So if you can't take it like that, maybe swallow it. Okay, I prefer you swallowing it because if you chew it, your saliva glands will just be garlic and then your mouth will just be garlic. So you drink it, followed by a little bit of warm water, and then you have your apples.
And that's it.
Yes, it reduces the smell. Even takes the smells off your mouth and it balances it. Yeah. So that's it.
I've learned too much.
And then it helps. So another thing is that when people will say, "Oh, Sasa, oh, what do we do?" Should I start first? I would say detox.
Detox.
Some of us have a lot of gunk in our alimentary canal, our colons, and all this stuff. If you don't detox, oh, Sasa said we should take this, my dear, it won't work.
Wow.
You have to detox.
And to detox, what do you use?
It depends on the clients I have. Their lifestyle plays a major role. The food they've been eating for years plays a major role. I will know how to detox. Do you know our parents, the African parents were actually detoxing us like every 3 months or twice in a year? Do you remember how those detox were done?
No.
In Ghana, we call it bentwa. Enemas. You know the enemas?
No.
Like they will take water leaf, bitter leaf, then they'll grate it,
Yeah,
or on the stone, they'll squeeze it, or neem leaf, the dogoyaro, they squeeze it
So
with
bitter.
warm water. Not about drinking it. They pass it through your anus.
I don't know that one.
They didn't do. I know some of the guys know they did that one to them.
But
Yes,
pass it
enema.
through-
Oh yeah, it was a normal thing growing up. And then when they do that, they'll ask you to run round the compound.
The person who wear pampers?
No,
Hey, Jesus.
and then you shake your tummy, and then it cleanses out your colon. That was actually the way.
But
we
it
were
can only be
cleansing
done for
colon.
children.
Adults do it.
Gee.
Adults do it.
All these boys behind the camera are going to
So adults do it. So that is also a form of detox. And then if you can't stand that one, we give you something to drink. And then we before you do
tell us this something. I'm not sure people can stand that one.
okay. You could also do the same thing and drink it. But I give in little doses because of kidney. Like, first of all, I say, go check. Before you come to me, you have to do a kidney function test.
Function test, yeah.
Yes. For us to know what kind of herbs you could tolerate and all that. So you do the detox. So that is what I'm actually focusing on Enugu. Enugu is not just for me planting the indigenous trees, reclaiming the indigenous trees and all that. I'm also having a detox center there.
Wow.
Where
So good.
it's far away it's out of the city center, quiet, the trees and everything. You come there, detox program, and then we onboard you into a healthy lifestyle.
Well, healthy lifestyle doesn't mean boring lifestyle, right?
No, it's not boring. Healthy lifestyle is not boring at all. No. It's not boring. Some people think it's boring. It's not. It's not.
For a start.
Yes.
There was a time they got someone for me that said I should be eating 4 to 5 eggs in a day, avocado, broccoli, quinoa. It didn't work. I just remember that the way there is insecurity in the country, sometimes a gym instructor can even be hit by a bullet after all the investment. So I just said, you know what? It's God that is keeping us. I just ran away from that.
But eggs are one major source of protein and good cholesterol.
Yeah.
Right. And the person just said these eggs. There's fun in eating eggs. There's how it could be prepared.
Yeah.
You will love to eat
There's
it.
fun till it starts tasting like soap in your mouth.
No, not like soap. It's how it is prepared. This is where I come to flavoring the eggs. It's not just
the boiled one.
Yes, not just the boiled one.
Yeah.
Eggs could be made in different ways, different forms that you will love it.
The other time you spoke about talos.
Yes.
How about bone marrows?
Bone marrow, yes. I actually went to the market the other day and I got a lot of bone marrow to prepare bone broth.
You know, personally, for a long time, I don't even like market. I don't think that if a man wants to really preserve his mental health, a woman going to market with a woman really helps. Women like to price things they're not buying yet. But now going to the market with someone who buys bone marrow is another level of work.
Okay, let me give you. My husband is smiling. Let me give you something.
Yes.
Okay. Should I say it? Okay, this is it. I don't go to the market.
Oh, how do you do it?
I don't do grocery shopping.
How many times will I be shocked? Yeah.
It is grocery shopping is one of the most traumatic experiences for me.
For you?
Yes.
Okay, thank God for that. Because for me it is, yes.
It is. Was traumatic experience for me.
But why is that?
For me, it's trauma response.
Oh, okay.
Because my mom, when she takes you to the market,
oh God,
she walks the length and breadth of the market.
I thought that was the normal experience, something like that.
So when I got of age and I stepped out, I just told myself, you see this market thing, I'm not. And then before I got married to my husband, when my husband came, I told him, look, I don't do grocery shopping.
And now there are even agencies that does it.
Yes. So it's either my husband handles the groceries.
Oh, wow. You find it convenient.
Hey, if you follow my husband to the market, you will pity the seller.
Really?
Yes. What? You will pity the seller.
He spends his time.
Oh, God. Oh, my husband. God. There was when my husband left Ghana and came to Nigeria. And then because my son was in school and then my nanny was busy, she couldn't go. I needed to run to the market to get something. And then my mom called immediately. My mom said, where are you? I said, Mom, I'm in the market. My mom said, what are you doing in the market? your husband has spoiled you. You can't go. What are you doing in the market? Because everyone knows I don't like going to the market. It's very traumatic for me.
He finds it convenient to do that.
I don't know how he does it, but Nana will bring, there are some things he will come back with from the market. When I look at the list, I'm like, how? He knows his way around the market. So if you want to punish me, send me to the market. Except the herbal market.
You enjoyed the herbal market?
I enjoyed the herbal market and maybe, shopping in malls and where there's AC.
Yeah. You just activated another fear factor. I mean, now I know there are some men you don't go to the market with because I just, for a man, just this, how much is it? All right, pack it, 2, 3.
No, it's not my husband.
Jesus.
My husband is a good negotiator. He knows how to bargain.
Hey.
He knows how to bargain. I think that's his superpower.
Now, for that to be a superpower,
Because
Interesting.
for me, if you leave me in the market, I'll make my list and I will actually pay a woman in the market. I said, please do take my list. I'll sit in your store, go buy and come. Then I take it. I don't check.
That works.
Yes.
Life should not be difficult.
It should not be difficult. Or I sit down and do online shopping.
When I was going to get married, my wife, my worst mistake that season was that at some point we went to the market together to buy some things. Oh, God. They almost carried me. They almost carried me. At one point, I sat down in the store and she was like, let's go. I said, I'm not going anywhere. I said, you guys go. When you are done doing all the things you want to do, just come pick me here.
The same thing with me.
Can't
The same thing.
deal.
The same thing. If I have to go to the market with my husband, once we enter the market, he keeps me at the place.
Just sit down.
I'll sit down
Yeah.
and then I'll be
So he
eating
does the
fruit.
bone marrow shopping.
Yes, he does it.
How do you buy bone marrow in the market?
Oh, when you go to the butcher, they have it.
They separate it.
Yes, it's separate.
You know, the way Ghana is organized in terms of even the sales of meat, it's not the same with Nigeria.
It's not the same. Yes.
You guys have, I think you have quite a better organized system.
Yes.
I remember we go to,
The butcher is in an enclosed place.
Yes.
Then they have the scales.
Yes, you have
It's
the
covered.
scales.
It's put into the freezer. Then they bring it
Yes.
out for you. It's
you
not
can
exposed.
ask for legs, you can ask
Yes.
for tails, you can ask for liver, you can ask for...
You can ask for shin beef.
Oh,
You could
yes.
ask for what do they call it again?
I really like that
Different
about
specs,
Ghana. I
yes.
remember one of the experience, I had a very terrible experience in Ghana. I went to the market years ago. I wanted to buy egusi. And I kept saying, I want egusi.
It's
And
agushi.
they passed me up and down till someone said, wait, what do you want? You know, it was this region they speak Ezewe.
Ever.
That's
Volta
the
region.
Volta region. And I said, egusi. And I was saying, gushi, something like that. And then
Agushi.
that was when and meanwhile, I've asked her before, I didn't know she had it. You know, I said, oh, and then gave it out to me. So you take bone marrow intentionally?
Yes.
For what purpose?
Bone marrow. I buy the bone marrow, the brisket bone, the
Soft bones.
the feet, all the bones, the chicken feet and all that. I take
Chicken feet.
Yes. I take that and I wash them properly and then I put them into a pot with vegetables and I slow cook it. When I slow cook it, that's bone broth. And bone broth has a lot of collagen. What do you think they make the powdered collagens we buy?
From bones.
It's from the bones.
Yeah.
And you take that, it's your collagen, it's also good for your brain. Like when in the programs for autistic children, bone broth is number one.
Are you serious?
Yes. Bone broth is number one. And it contains all the minerals, the nutrients
Yeah.
that the body needs
Calcium, magnesium.
Yes,
Oh.
to balance itself. So when it comes to that is one of the biggest supplements.
Wow.
So when you're offered bones or something, just make sure you suck out that bone marrow. Don't throw it away.
Yeah.
It's very important to use.
Some people think it's not prestigious to crack it to suck the marrow.
Okay.
But now you've given a go ahead.
Yes.
Guys have to break the bones.
Yes, you have to break the bones and eat those marrows
Yeah.
that is inside. Have you ever wondered why poor people are more fertile than people who think they are rich or who are rich at parts and stuff? Because we bypass the bone marrow and we think it's below our class and our status. And these people who we think are poor buy the bone marrow. That's what they eat in their soups. And the next thing, they are betting children, poop, 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 poop. And you are eating all that and you're still...
So you're saying it also
Struggling.
helps fertility?
It helps with fertility. Bone marrow in my fibroid and my PCOS regimen.
Yeah.
Bone marrow is number one. Bone marrow bone marrow, bone broth.
The remedies
number
you
one.
use for PCOS, have they been proven to work 100%?
Yes. And I deal with African food.
100%.
Yes. 100% African food. What you can find in your market.
You know, one of the things I love about this conversation is the fact that before modern medicine came, we had nature as our source of everything we need for healthy living, food as our source of drug, everything.
You know, if I tell you that the key to living longer is not in the hospital,
Is not in the hospital.
it is in a disappearing tree. Would you believe me?
The trees that are disappearing.
And in the foods we are overlooking.
Example of such food.
Bone marrow.
Yeah.
So right now across Ghana, Nigeria, indigenous cash crops, indigenous foods are being replaced with westernized foods, processed foods.
Ultra processed food.
Ultra processed food.
And,
Let me
and they,
use
they
that.
do that by engineering narratives.
Yes. The foods that once fed us, the food that once healed us, the food that sustained our lifespan are now going extinct. Right. Look, my fear is for the next generation. My fear. They will just have pictures and videos of trees and foods that were once indigenous to us. And as this food and these trees disappear, so does our natural immunity. So does our medicine. So does our ability to live long and healthy life. Are you seeing the correlation of it?
Yeah.
Our ancestors live longer.
They did.
And we, back then, if you are 90, just 80-year-olds were getting married and giving birth to children with proper spermatozoas.
Sarah got married, gave birth at
Thank
that,
you.
around that.
And then we think it was a miracle. If it was not food that they were eating very properly, it was partly a miracle.
Yeah, in the
but
sense that
also, it was also
what was available
at that time.
At that time. And you believe that these things also are making people get into their menopausal stage early?
Women are getting into menopause at 35.
35, yeah.
Nowadays.
Yeah. 30-some, 37.
Because of our environment, girls are having menses at 8.
And you know that can make people predisposed to cancer?
Yes.
When they are too exposed to estrogen.
Okay. Let's come back. When I talk about detox, tourism, or having a herbal village where you could come and detox from the fumes, from the fragrances.
Yes.
Look, there are different ways. There are different ways we Africans use to perfume ourselves naturally. Yes.
Examples.
Okay. The people who have actually perfected that are Tadeshua Arabs, people from the Medugri. Have you smelt them?
I lived in the north.
They smelled nice. So nice for comfort. But they were not putting perfumes on their bodies. Rather, we have fragrant shrubs. We have the dukan. We have the frankincense. We have the myrrh. We have trees.
Those are fragrant shrubs, yeah.
We have fragrant trees. I see now we have come back to the trees again.
Wow.
That when steeped in oil, we have the halut. We have them. When they are kept in oil, they bring out their perfume.
Very good fragrance.
Very natural. This one does not disrupt the endocrine systems of
You
the
know some
body.
of our perfumes that we use now obstruct.
That's
the
what.
hormones.
Yes, it obstructs your hormones. It goes and look at where they will tell you to rub it on your pulse points.
Oh my.
Your pulse points.
Oh.
All these are your pulse points
Yeah.
behind your knee.
Yeah.
If you can, okay, you can put it on your clothes, fine. But on your pulse points, nada.
Some of them, by even inhaling them, they are not so good.
It's not
for
so good.
people who are trying to deal with asthma, who are trying to deal with certain other things.
And let's go back to baby products. Baby products are not supposed to have fragrances.
They are not supposed to have
They're
fragrance.
not supposed to. It has to be fragrance free.
It will affect the liver.
Yes, and the growing child.
Wow.
So now that's why I said the more we move away from our indigenous practices that led us to long, healthier lives, the more we die quicker than our ancestors did. So when it comes to the perfumes, like the Shua Arabs have perfected that act. And the what do they call it? The Arabs in Dubai and this thing have turned it into an industry.
They have stores for it
Thank you.
where they sell those natural spices. In fact, in Dubai, there are perfumes that the way this one is used is that they burn like incense.
And you sit on it. That's what we do here. That's just what is done here. That's why I said if you go to Medugri, back then, my husband would tell you his wife is crazy. I seek knowledge. Anytime it has to do with nature, I will go as far as to the ends of the earth to find it.
Wow.
I went all the way to Medugri just to learn, just to know how this
Wow.
these natural perfumes are made, the smoking. You put it under your clothes and then you smoke it. And then now, let's come to this. Burning of incense. You know, incense are made from fragrant herbs.
Yeah.
We've demonized it as Christians.
I was going to talk about religion and these things. Yeah, we demonized.
We've demonized incense as Christians. We see burning of incense as
Stereotype, really, because probably because of some people we've seen do it in some sects and we just demonize everything.
yes. So you take star anise. It's also a spice you use to cook, but it's very fragrant. You take frankincense. You take sandalwood.
Do we have frankincense in Nigeria?
Yes, we do. It grows up in the north.
Wow.
You make it, roll it with coconut oil, allow it to dry, and then you lit it. Or you put it on top of a hot coal. Your whole house
Will be taken over.
taking over, even to your clothes. And it's not disrupting any of your hormones. But instead, we demonize it. But, okay, why are you demonizing this? I think the cuckoo gave Jesus frankincense and myrrh. So why are you demonizing the frankincense? And do you know, frankincense is not just for perfuming alone. I use frankincense for pain.
Same frankincense.
The same frankincense for pain, for scars, for any skin issues. During the period of my chemo, apart from I added frankincense to the castor oil to hasten my healing. Frankincense is a powerhouse. And when somebody told me, "Oh, I don't like the smell of frankincense," I said, "Did you know why they even give it to Jesus? Do you know why they were okay now? When the women were going, let's come back to religion. We are Pentecostals. They went to the grave of Jesus. We just finished Easter. What did the Bible say? They went with cassia, frankincense, aloes, aloe vera, let's call it well, aloe vera, and myrrh. Why? They were going to, because they were going to apply it on his dead body for the wounds to heal faster.
But it's dead.
Yes, but they knew he was going to come back alive. So they felt when he's going to come back alive, he was going to stay with them. So to reduce the scars on his body
They
was
wanted to keep applying those stuff.
they wanted to keep applying those things on his body. And I have proven with myself that when you put frankincense into castor oil,
Yeah.
it does a very good job in reducing scars and healing wounds faster. So these
They can melt down scars.
and these are things that are growing around. Let's come back to castor oil. Castor oil grows in Ghana like weed. It grows anyhow. It just sprouts. And we are not
Taking advantage.
taking advantage of it and making it a serious cash crop. So for all those who want to, maybe you want to have detox, you want to learn how to start your own medicine cabinet from your kitchen and from the things readily available, my website is open.
Yeah. So we're putting out details and even a contact now to reach out to our organization on. See everything on the screen, the website, and you can also follow on TikTok. What is your Instagram back?
No, it's not back yet.
You don't want to come back on Instagram yet?
I will. I will come back.
Well, TikTok is very much active.
Yes.
So at TikTok, so we have all the details. And in fact, let me say this. I am personally recommending this session for everyone we intend to live long. And so that you not have to try to cure what can be prevented. And there's so much, of course, she's not saying 1/1 million of the things that she knows. And we just having surface conversations. But when you reach out to her and her team, her organization, and their website, you follow, you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed to see the number of things that you can learn. Because I'm better for it just sitting here. I've noted things I'm going to, you know what, start working on. When we had the last podcast, it changed my life. I made decisions from it. And I don't even know how people listen to these things and not make moves. There is a question someone asked. I've asked you privately, you gave me an answer, but I don't know if it's something you want to talk about publicly. Maybe you can already guess the question. That considering the number of years you spent living healthy and the fact that you've also mentioned the time you were on chemo, that if someone like this can still have to deal with cancer at some point, what's their hope? Now, we spoke about that. It's something you want to talk about. You spoke about it in respect to what you suspected.
Yes.
I feel people should know. Is it something you're comfortable talking about?
Yes, because it's one advocacy I want to pursue.
Oh, thank you.
When people don't know their history, they tend to lose their way.
When people don't know their history,
Yes.
they tend to lose their way.
Yes. And I'm not just talking about politically, it also boils down to the history of our bodies, where we came from, and what killed our ancestors. That is why I'm advocating for autopsies to be done on family members to know what killed them, and also genetic testing.
Just don't move on blindly like that.
Yes. So the West has been able to perfect these things that you just see somebody say, oh, my family is predisposed to this. So they know what to do and what not to do. They live a preventive lifestyle. But because we don't know, we tend to walk blindly.
Yeah.
And keep doing the things that needed to be prevented. So I am advocating that autopsies should be done on our family members who have passed, especially when it comes to parents. What was the cause of their death? and genetic testing for you to know what you are predisposed to according to your genetic results.
Yeah.
Right. Like for me, when I was diagnosed with cancer and everything, at first I lived in denial. Like, man, I've been living a healthy life for more than 15 years. Why should all this come to me? I'm not supposed to have this. But when I came out of my state of denial and with my knowledge with Afro longevity and to know about how DNA affects everything that affects us, I started asking questions. And that questions led to the answers to why I was diagnosed of this certain particular cancer I'm surviving of. So once you know, if your family, you have to know if your family has high blood pressure as a hereditary sickness, or it has some kinds of cancer. Some people have actually lived longer because they knew their grandmother died of a particular cancer. So what they did was that they lived a preventive lifestyle.
A preventive life. That's it. That's it.
To rewrite their DNA code so that those cancer cells won't mutate and become a problem to them. They are not prone to it. And when one person starts living that informed lifestyle, you are correcting the future generation's DNA. So autopsy shouldn't be seen as something bad, or
I guess sometimes
or genetic testing should be seen as something
get too
bad.
traumatized to want to do autopsy on loved ones.
Yes, I'm not saying their trauma is valid. For you've just lost a loved one, and it's very, very painful, and it's not easy. But for the sake of you and the next generation, let's know, why did this person die?
Yeah.
Even do you know even autopsies were done on the mummies of Egypt that were excavated to know what killed them and what they were predisposed to.
Wow.
Yes, if you read, okay, I love archaeology and all that. So if you read, they will tell you this is what killed this person.
Because I know most of their mummification processes, they take out
the liver, the spleen, the organs, and they keep it there. They preserve it besides the dead body.
Yeah.
So separately. And the autopsies. Why I'm advocating for it is because it will help you. And then when one generation starts rewriting their DNA code, they could actually
nullify
some things from their DNA.
Completely.
Yes.
Completely. I mean, we've been talking now for almost 2 hours. Your wealth of knowledge is mind-blowing.
Thank you, sir.
And I'm saying this again. I am personally advocating, possible weekly, that people can, learn from. Because I must tell you, looking at the mails and the messages I got the last time we hosted you, I got on everywhere. It shows that too many people are aware that what they put their trust on is failing them. And these things that you're sharing, they are the things that we need to come back to. And maybe because of my background in public health, I'm aware. I understand also the limitation of modern medicine. And I'm tired of seeing people die of the things that can be avoided. And that's why please make sure you follow all those platforms. Let's wrap up by talking about your program coming up by May.
Yes.
In Abuja.
May 16th.
May 16th.
Yes.
Oh boy. And that's at Bond Hotel.
Yes, Maitama.
Is there a link for registration?
Yes, there's a link for registration. And then you could also register on the website.
What are the things we'll be learning for that?
You'll be learning herbal wellness, how to create your own medicines from your kitchen according to what you think you and your children are going through. And because of today's podcast, I'm going to do a bonus training.
Thank you.
I'm going to do a bonus training on making your own seasonings for different kinds of
Amazing.
food.
Thank you. That's powerful. Is there a way, because we have people from all over the world that follows Declassified, is there a way we can have, for those who will not be able to be on site, that they can register, pay, but they'll be able to join online?
Yes, there's a way for that.
Okay. Can I, May 16th, I want to volunteer media. Can they come capture for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Even though some will already be in Kenya by then, but yeah, I want us to come because this is something we're very passionate about. So that the people who are not in the country can also join. And whatever it is we can do at the back end to make that easy. And in fact, this particular one, we're going to have to share it on all our platforms.
All right.
So that people can register. Our world needs you more than ever. Having you on Declassified is one platform that makes me feel, oh my God, I hope people understand what they're gaining access to for free. For free, and nobody, we've had different sessions, but your session has again confirmed the reason for this podcast. There's a reason why it's called Declassified. The things that have been classified and only for a few people are now having access to it. And like I also requested, there's going to be a third time.
Yes, I think the third time, I got a lot of people saying I should talk about PCOS and fibroids and all that. It's for that session, I think I would like to have a board.
Thank you. We have another studio.
Okay.
So yeah, we're going to.
So I would like to have a board.
Yeah.
For that, so that it will be visual. I could explain in visual forms how eating according to the female cycle actually helps to balance the hormones and also elongate life and make menopause easier.
Thank you. I want to do this. The last time I did it, there was a response from the federal government. I've been very careful the things I say because I understand the power of influence that God has given to us. I want to call on the government that these are the kind of people that we need to empower. I'm calling on, our governors, our cosmopolitan cities. We need this. It broke my heart when they released the index for life expectancy. And Nigeria was like the lowest in the world. That broke my heart. And that tells us the degree to which we have deviated from what God gave to us. Some of the deviation in the name of religion, we just felt, this and all that. And we're dying. So I'm personally calling on the government. This knowledge, needs to be made more available for our people. This is our thing. We are Africans. And if God is against it, He won't give us.
He won't give it to us.
And there's a slogan I like. If nature didn't make it, don't eat it. Or don't take it. So thank God for what is happening in Enugu. We want to see this happening in FCT. We want to see this happening in Lagos. I'll be particular about Lagos. Because what people are breathing in Lagos is toxins. We want to see this happening in Oyo State. We want to see this happening in Cross River. And I believe in the next coming months, years, we're going to be having a lot to do with African leaders across Africa. And we just want to really thank you.
Thank you, sir, for
coming.
having me.
I hope our people will follow all those platforms and we can get to learn a lot from this woman. There's going to be a third time. We're going to have a combination of both kitchen and board. We will do the both. Whatever it is we have to take to do, we have to do it. And we even have electronic board.
Okay, we will do it.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much, sir.